Too many changes, too many revision, too much dream without realizing the reality, and they think they have the plan, but actually they don't. This is not efficient. This is the type of problem that we always face with some of the clients. Yeah, so here we are. We're back again to this project. We going to discuss a project that actually has been posted before in our previous video, and I have discussed everything about the design, all the detail about the building. But it's turned out that this project is changed. Everything is adapted based on the requirement, consequence, and everything that has been discussed together. So as an architect, it's something that we always face. As a studio team, we always find an easy client, a hard client, a complicated, a simple. This is something that normal. Because we are professional, we try to adapt with all the situations. But there's some limitation and some condition that we would like to discuss here, in order to have something that, because if we do something, we need to educate the person. If we telling a story about something, about how the methods, how the theory, we need to educate the person, so we are in the same page. It's gonna be easier, a lot easier for both of us as a designer and also the client. And not to mention, this is gonna save the time and also efficiently can be applied for the project later in the future. This is the type of things that we are aiming for this video. So this project is owned by one of our client, Miss Co. This is the project that located at Ubud, Jukut Paku. It's a nice place. I got this this client from Miss Odette. Miss Cole is really polite. She's really good person, and Mr. Odette also. But again, if we discuss a business about the project, we need to prepare from the beginning our budget plan compared to the design itself. Sometimes people get too emotional. They get too excited. They love their image. They show their image. They show their reference, and it's turned out the budget doesn't fit. So we need to adapt with these things. I'm not saying that disrespect the client, but I want to talk about the reality that we need to realize from the beginning. So later when we do the design, create something, we get everything right on time, and it's going to be fun for both of us. That's the things. So let's see the detail now about the project. What is the things that we adapt, we revise, and we update to the design. So Jukut Paku, this is called the land. We have spoke about the land before. This was 400 square meter. This is a big land, and it will be designed for 2-bedroom. It's going to be a 2-bedroom villa with this kind of size. This is big compared to all the experience that I made for the project. So this is like a personal project, because I got the information that this place is going to be used for the client itself, but sometimes can be rented as a separate place. So this is the challenge. It can be used, and someday if he got a friend or some people that would like to stay there with a good price, they will split the place into 2 areas, rented space and the client space itself. Let's see now about the design that has been changed and adapted with the requirement that we have been solved. Just for your information, this project is already finished and the client is happy. We have a happy face at the end, for sure. So we have a building area now. The size is already efficiently reduced. It's not the big reduction, but there's some part that has been adapted based on the requirement and the budget wise. The building space is 188 square meter, pool deck 25 square meter. As you can see, the pool deck color is the B is the pool deck. The color is like yellowish. Oh no, it's not. This is orange space there. We have the garden. The garden is big. I love this design. Actually, even it's taking time. The garden 111, like more than 1 hour, which is really good. The pond area 9 square meter. It's a good thing to know that I really love ponds. The water elements bring a good mood for the place itself. So if a client do a pond in the design, I really like it. Wet area, the wet area is in the area of like a shower, like a semi outdoor shower. So that's going to be the orange with very bright orange F. Parking space, we got one parking space that can be shared in a rooftop area, 24 square meter. The H. That was the rooftop area. Yeah, sorry, this is not G. The rooftop actually H, but then the word says G here. That was the rooftop area, colored purple. Now let's see how the design works. So basically, it has the main building. The main building is on the, if you see on the drawing, the top area is the main building. The center is the space for the living space, which is contains kitchen, dining, and living space there. And if you pay attention on the corner, right bottom corner, that was the space that we managed yesterday. We have goes to one of the carpenter or like a wooden house production that called glada, because in here in Indonesia, that the things that quite common applied for the project is if people build a wooden house, they normally use joglo or glada. The difference of these two buildings is glada has two sides for the water's way, like a gable roof, but for the joglo, it's like a pyramid, but it has like a higher place on the center, so it has four sides for the waterway. So that's the difference, glada and joglo. Joglo has four sides of water and water distribution when it's rain, but for the glada it only has two, just like gable roof. So in here we applied the gable because Miss Cole really loved the wooden element and he loves glada. He applied it here. So this area is going to be a space for the guests that can be rented. Actually, this is like a separate space already. Before it was joined together because it only has one access. You see the access in the middle, that was the main entrance view. But now it has two entrances. Side entrance to have the tenants or the client that going to rent the space to use that access point. So it's like a really totally a separate space now. And you see in the center, that before was a pond, like a stepping stone above the pond. Now it's a dry area. And basically all the design of the main building is still the same, but in the glada house is already different because everything is already changed, and this is really simple. You know, the glada house is like a rectangle shape, really simple. The size of the glada is 5.3 plus, you see the size here, it's around 4.4 meter. So the size is 4.4 times 5.3. It's almost like a square, but it's not perfect. So we have a front terrace area, you see there. From the entrance, you go direct to the kitchen area with the curved space there. That's for the kitchen area. Has a beautiful view on the back to have some green space. Then you go to the front terrace area. So this front terrace area is already integrated with the building. So the glada house modified to become like that, has the front area terrace. The bedroom there's already like quite big space for the bedroom. A bedroom with the dressing, and in the corner you have an access, left bottom corner you will have an access to go to the bathroom. This bathroom is a semi outdoor space because like in the beginning from the project, Miss Cole really loved the nature. So he's doing yoga. So the spiritual is going to be really nice if we have something that blend. So to have something blend with the nature, having a semi-outdoor a bathroom will be really matched with the condition. So go to the bathroom, we have a closet, wash towel, wet area for the shower, and a space outside. This is really unique because the shower and also the bathtub is totally outside of the bathroom area. So you can see your bathtub from the terrace. We have a plunge pool here. The size is really efficient. You cannot do a laps here, only to dip yourself and enjoy the water, the cool water there. So that was the setup for the building in the outdoor area. And the dining space, I forgot. The dining space will be on the right corner top, which is paid for 4 or 6 person. So this is the setup for the Glada area. Since we have this applied, the changes that has been happened not affected the main bedroom, but it will be affected how the kitchen area. Before, the kitchen area is quite big. Now it's been reduced to get an efficient space. And yeah, everything is still the same. I still remember we have a very unique thing here. At the corner we have a space. No, like in the middle, left side in the middle, we have like a stage to do a yoga facing the rice field. This is beautiful. So that was it. Just to remind you again, I love doing design and discussion with the client for sure. But to make it efficiently done, we need to make something committed from the beginning. So this is a good input for me for all the condition. So we would like to make a very nice system that make a comfortable situation for both client and also the designer. So in the beginning, you need to tell. Sometimes people said that they know what they want, but actually they don't. So this is the kind of things that happening. So us as a designer team will guide them from the price wise from the beginning. To tell a budget plan is not like, I know it's like really private, the budget, but as a doctor, let's say you are ill and you need to be curious yourself. You need to tell everything from A to Z, really detailed, really honest. So as a designer, as an architect, I can give you all the information correctly and efficiently, right on point. That's the thing. Okay, everyone, that's a tough discussion. Now let's see how the 3D looks like. The project of Mrs. Cole and also Mr. Odette has been finished. Yeah, this is a very special design. I really believe it is because not much of people love something that really extremely blend with the nature. You can see from the design, many open space. You can see the garden directly without a boundary from the bathroom. And the people here in Bali, because we are in the tropical area, the humidity also very high. We have geckos, we have ants, we have a mosquito, and many things. And people doesn't want to have interaction with that. Me also actually, but our client Miss Cole is really enjoying something like that. Just say that's not a problem for me. So if that was the case, so this is right. This design is matched with her. Sorry. So that's it for now. I'm waiting for another project that really challenging, such as this project, and I hope in the future we can make something really efficient and we can make some formula that work for both client and the designer, really efficient and really good on point. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned in our channel, Gauri Art Division Studio. Bye bye.